Welcome to 360 Degree Machinery. If you have questions about availability and pricing, please go to 360degreemachinery.com, click on Certified Pre-Owned, and you will find our inventory. Remember, we do have another 40 to 50 machines that are not listed at any given time. The reason for this, we only list them as we go through the machines, and also you have to remember we do not broker tools. All of our inventory is available here in Naperville, Illinois to ensure quality. In front of you is a Sierra Onsrud 36210 VS. Basically that 36210 stands for 10 horsepower, 36-inch throat. It's the biggest model that they do make. The VS stands for variable frequency. Basically it's got a variable speed drive. So right here you can adjust and attenuate that speed. Really, really nice feature. You do have a vacuum pump, and that vacuum pump both serves to feed the Rs24 power feed, and it will also feed this when in manual mode. Obviously you can use an air jig and hook an air jig up to that as well. You do have a hydraulic power feed, and it is air assist over hydraulics. When this machine came in, it was in full operational condition. It was a little quirky, however. On the left-hand side, you do have a lift table and pneumatic auto feed system hooked up to an electric eye. And there is the top of that power feed. Again, we bought this machine. It was in full working order, just like everything is that comes in here. But it was a little quirky. What do you mean by that? For instance, when this arm came across, it kind of skipped a little. It was not really smooth motion. That told us that there was an internal bypass. So we have the lower hydraulic cylinder rebuilt. Your upper air and hydraulic cylinders have all been repacked. Once you find one bad seal, you usually find multiple bad seals. This machine can be used in manual and in automatic mode. For manual mode, you're simply going to come over the foot pedal like you normally would. You would turn the machine on, and you're going to hit your foot pedal. And when you hit your foot pedal, that's going to engage your pin and your router. Again, there's a new piston in here. That piston was just leaking air out of the back sleeve. Another internal bypass. Brand new piston in there. We also did change a couple of pneumatic solenoid switches. Again, operational, but leaking air. And that's just something that we just do not put up with. This machine currently is fully powered up, and there's 120 PSI of air to it. Obviously, it's regulated after the machine, but before the machine, there is literally 120 PSI, and you do not hear anything leaking. So again, in manual mode, you're just going to come in, hit your foot pedal, and you're just going to turn your spindle on. You're just going to come over here, turn your spindle on. We're going to open this front door, and then you can attenuate the speed, obviously. You can nice, really nice, quiet running machine. No bearing issues whatsoever. We'll come in and stop that. So again, manual mode, you walk up to it just like a traditional 36210. And for larger work pieces, you can just use this in manual mode. What's nice about this is it's coupled with an Rs24, which is a very unique piece of machinery, and an auto feed system. For smaller work pieces, you can simply load up your lift table. You would cut a template, gasket it, attach it to the base of your power feed. And you're just going to come in here and you're going to turn your machine on. You just hit your main power. You're going to turn that spindle on. And you're going to hit start cycle. Before we hit start cycle, you would have some kind of crate or pallet here where the material is going to drop onto. So we're just going to set that box there. We're going to hit start cycle. You also can adjust your speeds, your rotation, and you can adjust your power feed. So we're going to hit start. The machine's going to come in. It is going to lift up your material. It's going to so nicely come over. As you can see, it's a nice fluid motion. It's going to lower it. As it's spinning your material, it's going to feed another piece onto your work platform. And it is basically going to just keep feeding until it's out of material. When it runs out of material, the arm will park, and the machine will basically just sit idle until an operator reloads it. This machine is wired to 30 volt, 3-phase. And as you can see, as your arm comes over, give you a little bit different perspective here. It's going to load another workpiece. As it begins spinning, we're going to hit stop real fast. And obviously you can put quite a bit of material in. I'm hitting the foot pedal. The foot pedal is to lower that lift table. And yes, the lift table pretty much does go all the way down. So you can get quite a bit of material. I believe it's, I want to say it's 32 or 33 inches of material you can get in there. Really nice, efficient setup. Very, very cost effective. If you have any questions or comments, you could reach us at info@360degreemachinery.com or give us a call at 630-229-6705. Again, thank you for tuning in to 360 Degree, helping you buy with confidence.